cannot lift it more because it's plugged into a lot of things. It's the greatest gaming setup ever seen. Where's my... That's why. Okay, I have my notes on the same monitor. They're right here. Right there. I can't see the whole view, but it should be more than good enough. Is this ever worth? I don't know. I'm just gonna put the other mouse on the side so I don't accidentally use the wrong one. Hello, good luck on Epic Gaming, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I should be pretty okay without notes, but this run is so long that I don't trust myself to remember everything. Let me know if anything's weird with the setup, because I usually don't stream with my laptop through a capture card. Or hold on, I don't usually play on my laptop through a... Mods! Get this guy out of here! Okay, but apart from me, is anything else off? I guess that's what I want to know. I guess I should see if this is centered. I think that's probably good. Hold on. That like this. I don't know. Okay, I see some night sky on the left. What a pain, man. And you know this is gonna world record. It's gonna happen. Their game is currently running at 60 FPS, so you know it's gonna go great. Let's go so far. We'll let you know if anything. If anything, cool, excellent. I'll switch to this. English or Japanese? I will take. Requests. God damn it, I can't. We need to come up with really controversial conversation topics for the world record VOD. I am gonna leave that to you. And I will leave it to my discretion whether I decide to engage or not. Since you're watching, I'm guessing you want Japanese audio. Don't care. We're playing English. New game. Maybe I should make it a rule that you have to play in English if you want to run this. Otherwise, I will not accept the submission. Too busy knitting. Holy.
It is up. Now then. From time to That's correct.
Okay, the good thing here is that I don't need the keyboard for my laptop because I'm using my mouse and my controller. I believe your experience
as such. That said, rest assured that the game...
Did I forget anything? I don't know. I feel like I forgot something, but it's... You know, if I did, then so be it. Alright, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
With the formality... My. Touch the hearts of many. I believe in you. And on that note, It is time for
I did some slight changes to the notes again. Classic Zaza. Nothing major, actually, sort of big, but not really in the grand scheme of things.
Carve his name into the side of the hull.
The end result is probably
small lettering. You have spent a great deal of time repairing
like a plus minus 0,
and decide to head
with
over
a more
to the
consistent average, but not as highs. Because we are not going to be spamming bisect anymore. Deez is gonna love this one.
How to respond. You sigh and Laddie waves goodbye. Neither of you have any knowledge of how she ended up in her situation. And the sentiment you take
I know he's my biggest fan. Oh god, we're dropping frames.
Which shares
we're going to 60 FPS. I don't know where. Also, I'm pretty sure this mouse has louder clicking, so sorry if there's a lot of clicking noise.
You must slay the beast before it can cause trouble or worse in the village.
Die. 4, that's good. Dead. That's simple, just one shot. Holy moly. I'm cosplaying Citronelli in that one podcast.
Gorgeous flower beds burst with blossoms that will one day
armory, we're gonna
wither away.
Some armor.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
The armor we grab here is just for speed reasons. It gives +2. Not the buy erasure.
Will that be all?
What?
The proprietor asks.
Wait, where did that come from? Hold on.
The villager sighs deeply. He looks to be at a loss over the debt you offer to deal with them. This is part of your daily routine. You work to sort out the village's troubles in order to procure food to eat.
What? Bisect.
With a sigh, you mutter.
Okay, I guess my bad for shortening bisecting blade to bisect. My bad. Cancel me, do it. I don't like that number. Oh, a crit though. I was 1 damage short of one-shotting. That was kind of sad. If I didn't crit on it. Alright, I'm expecting the biggest Google Docky. I'm looking forward to it.
Practice you wipe the blood off your weapon. You take the weapon on your back. However, whatever the shadow was, it was taken aback by your unexpected assault. It looks like it ran off in the direction of the spire near the village. You stand before the spirits despite this. You say to yourself, I have to get rid of the monster. And decide to profane the place with your... There are some words etched, worried though you are.
I guess I could go one
extra forward there. You nonetheless try pushing the hand. You spy the... You can't help but admire.
Alright, can I actually go the correct way?
Chasing after a shadow. You survey your surroundings.
I could put up a boat
on the shafts of
at some point, or a
windows.
A gamba.
You're unable to see you
for whether or not I'm gonna
PB. To the mysterious, all signs of the monster you were in pursuit of seem to have vanished. For the time being, you decide to return to the village.
Go to town, not the cave. To town. Town! Oh my god, he did it. I think this runner, he might be really good at video game.
Admonished, you inform
somehow he just knows where to go.
Oh, good.
Crazy shit.
Yourself. Another day.
Absolutely insane, I'm telling you. Okay, don't go to the tower.
On a normal day, Laddie would already have zipped over to greet you. But today,
God, I wish there
you
was
sometimes catch
some
glimpses of filled
cheeky
with
tech you could do movement-wise
unable to overcome your
to
curiosity.
get to the islands
beside
faster.
the maiden goes before the altar to perform a ritual. The voice claimed it was a spirit. Laddie,
really
with
cool.
faint expectation tightening your chest.
Unfortunately,
Consider taking her to the
you
altar
can't jump
in the
onto
spire.
tiles that don't have anything on them.
Your stomach
The only
rumbles
reason
as you
it's
watch her.
even possible in
together,
the
the two of you
lighthouse
enjoy a
in
light
Isle
meal.
Dragon Roars is because there's like emptiness in the middle, or like holes. So you can fall down and it makes sense. But here you can't go.
You take Laddie with
You
you
can't.
and return to this her
Out of
expression
bounds.
uneasy. Laddie takes hold of your sleeve with a tentative touch.
Ah! What the hell was that?
You stand before the altar once more, bathed in an air of mysticism.
Babbity,
In
babbity,
response to the
babbity, boo.
enigmatic voice, Laddie's staff exudes a dazzling. A spirit appears. You approach, hoping to ask about the maiden. It would
I
appear
tried to
that
wake
you're
up earlier
mistaking
today.
the creature for a monster.
I set
And
an
though you're
alarm.
not really sure if the maiden
It would have
worked
gone
out as you had
good
hoped.
if I didn't wake up in
Laddie
the middle of
this
the night.
island, Laddie shows
Because
the
that kind of
staff
disrupts
in her hand.
the sleep.
You ask, as Lack explains. Each maiden has an
Because
intent. If Laddie
out of
can
nowhere
help, you
I kind
accept
of
Lack's
realized, wait,
proposal to help
I'm gonna have to
Laddie
wake up
become a maiden.
earlier than
So,
normal for
you
the
decide
bus
to make for the spire's exit.
when I go to Valtis.
Oh, I got this one, says Lack.
And then I thought, ah
You
shit.
are a god.
Yeah, last year I was not
But
prepared at
Laddie
all. I was
looks sideways
freaking
at
dead
you
and
as
almost
she
missed
walks
my
into the
train.
village. Her
Maybe
identity
we
now
shouldn't
safely hidden.
do that again.
Before all of this, you had found yourself. It is the final piece of the ship you restored at the grotto. You have made ready for the voyage. But before you set sail, you decide to stop. Greeth's eyes fall over the You respond. You cannot, though each of you hold the island, you believe that your desire to save the island will prove to be the
Alright,
right
let's go save
perspective.
some islands. Let's go, gamers.
You climb
Let's
up to the
pick
stern.
the correct
at
name here,
last.
shall we?
As you look over your handiwork, Laddie tears a page. You're unsure of just how much you together. You load up. You throw your hands upon the ship's wheel and
And
shout.
then there's a final thing. Also been trying to get up earlier in the morning.
She
Problem is
opens
I'm
up your
also
own
staying up
map
later and
after
later.
After closing up the map,
That's
new
so
tales await
real.
you when you put into port. On
I don't really have a
island
problem
where
with
Maiden
staying up
dwells.
late because that's just my baseline. So it can only go better from here, right? Okay, give me one guy. One guy! That's not the one guy I want! This is the one guy I don't want to see. Give me a sea ball. No, water? No, what the hell are they called? I think it's called a sea ball. Why is it called a sea ball?
Whirlpools are a common occurrence in this area of the sea. You discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard and begin search. When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
One more. No, what is this encounter? Yeah. 6! Maybe I should kill this one.
I don't know what it is. You discover
Because that
a
combo of enemies
shipwreck.
is kinda ass.
You climb aboard and begin searching. When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea. You cross the sea on the South Isle. You will very well then. Prepare to go ashore. Bright rays of sunlight beam down onto the warm South Isle.
Wow!
Something about
Dale of the Azure Maiden,
reminds
start
you of the
off.
refreshing cool of the ocean. Once you have your heading, You and the others make.
Alright, since I didn't get a good encounter,
Okay,
I'm looking
now,
for a
let's go.
single enemy encounter here. Any is fine.
Fight 'em all.
That is fine. I think this is the tankiest thing we can find, but it's... Oh my god, it's gonna be a 2-turn. Meh. This thing has high HP and high defense. The skeleton has 1 HP more, but has 4 defense, so it's not as bad. We're all gonna level up here, so it doesn't matter how much damage I take. Very useful crit, thank you, Baron. Thank you, Baron. What the hell is my gold here? The hell? I think there's some
You spy
movement
a parcel.
optimization I could do
Inspecting the
here.
parcel, you decide to deliver it on your way, and tuck the parcel into your bag. So hot. Wondering how Laddie is holding it, she begins to rub her cheek, but the sight sends shivers down your spine. Laddie, that's a
Alright, we
monster.
killed the
You
lizard.
shout.
That gives Lati a level, so she learns Thunderbolt. Is that what it's called? I think it's Thunderbolt. Or is it just Thunder? No, I think it's Thunderbolt. If this thing is weak to lightning. That's the wrong move. Sploosh! Why do I try to grab the heel? I don't know. I really do not.
As you enter the village, a paper doll. Flip the man sees. He claims that all the she's so stealth at your straight. Though the maiden isn't here, you thank the man. Then resume.
I need to
your
make
search
food
for the maiden.
today. Or meal prep, but I don't want to.
Wonder of wonders. The paper bird flaps its
I don't
wings
need
and flies
to.
about.
I could leave it for
showing
another
where
day.
the maiden shrine is.
I could just make something one and done style. Why is there a ship? Can you board the ship? Hold up, I just
At
noticed
the
the ship.
heart of the shrine, you see a young. The woman's name is Fila. The man's name is Hyde. Excuse me. Feel though you're baffled by the sudden and you suppose you had heard about the Azure Maid. Despite knowing the circumstances, you take a deep breath. You never change.
Alright,
Sighs
do
Hyde.
not mash through
But
this.
Fila pays him no mind as she prepares to embark on the adventure. She says she's been while dancing a jig in celebration of her long-awaited perfume. She hands you a gratuity. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
This is Fila, so she is fast.
Will
I'll
that
read
be
your
all?
message
The
in a bit.
proprietor
You're saying
asks.
something about Snufkin. Big weapon for Baron, so we can do big damage. That's how big weapons work. Gonna go get I need to go get a chest.
All right. Things have
All
taken
right.
a very lively turn, haven't they? You come across an open-air stall.
No big sale. I'm
You
sorry.
weren't really
I don't
looking to
have
buy
time for this
anything,
shit.
so you ignore it and go on your way. The crystal.
I don't have to do anything, but also relevant to
King
everything.
Hyde
Do you
seems
want to start the
on edge about
Snufkin
her
training arc
blasé
afterwards or later?
divulgences. You give him a pat on the shoulder, quietly sympathizing.
I go to work on the 1st of June, but I'm
Hope you win.
sure I can find time even in summer. Did I really fail a 4? The hell? What? Just roll a 4, man. What the hell is this shit? Wow! What the hell? Fourth try flee! What is this? I think my laptop might be cursed. When do I want to start Snuffing Training Arc? Excellent question.
You come across a large boulder. The 5 of you rally together.
Also, I'm curious here. I'm gonna do some
And
alternate movement. I'm gonna see how this works out. Because what if I go through here?
Fila, at their public display of affection, Laddie covers her face with her hands,
Shit.
but peeks at them through her
Pa-pa.
fingers.
Right after about this or something. I think right after about this, at some point I want to play through the new Moomin game. So I don't know how timing would work out. Specifically. That would come from here. But I think if I start playing the new Moomin game, I probably want to focus on that instead. So I think earlier is better. Unless there's something else. There's also in July we have the Octopath anniversary event. This is better, I don't know. I think I want to heal Hyde because Hyde is kind of busted. Busted up. I'm getting a million encounters though, this is not great. Actually, I should have healed here. That was a great chance to heal. I'll see if I can get another encounter for the heal. Why am I... Okay, I did lose a lot of time on the first encounter, so it's kind of hard to compare here. Okay, I'm gonna heal here, hoping the enemies are not fast. I think this is fine. Let's see what life throws at us. I guess also I think I'll need...
Laddie's face. I'm just kidding. Who
I
goes?
think
You
I'll
sense a
need all the
dangerous
help I
aura
can
in
get,
the
so it's
shadow of
not
the
like the
chest,
training arc will
and
be over
immediately
anytime
prepare
soon
for
on
battle.
this. Yeah, obviously. So getting started is going to be the, I guess, slowest part. That's the wrong move. Yo, we rolled a 5, let's go.
Magnificent.
Big crit. Okay, I think the audio might be glitching a bit. One gem. Oh, I can thunder here. Do I care? Another crit. Let's
Excellent.
go. Okay, I basically just need to hit with hide and then this defense. Even a basic would probably have been enough. Alright, that was a really good skeleton fight. Turn 2 kill is very good. We did get a lot of crits though, so... Trying to slowly, cautiously think about the fact that I will be alive after about this. And there will be things to do even once it's over. I don't know, is there gonna be things to do afterwards? What do you mean the world doesn't end?
A beautiful underground. I'm so happy we can see this. You return to Coveton, basking in the afterglow of such a marvelous discovery. With a sigh, her
Jumped in
attendant
because my guys got
agrees
absolutely.
and says he will need to borrow the proper tools from the. They only discovered it after the. You recall the woman to whom you say a prayer for the woman's repose, and quietly take your. She clearly has you confused with someone else. But on the plus side, the party leaves the inn feeling rested. Hyde asks you to
Also,
wait
okay,
outside.
at the end of
Fila,
May,
all Fila seems to talk about is Hyde returns.
we're going to do
but Hyde's
the.
Fila takes one of
We're
the
going to do the
charms.
next
Hearing the carefree, you
Pokemon
wonder if
draft
it's all right for them to be
race
with
as
the
well.
Maiden's relic finally secured.
So
You and
I'll
your unexpected
be
new ally.
busy
How may I
with
help
that,
you? The proprietor
depending on how much
inquires.
I want to prep. The format is a bit different than what we usually do, so I don't know how much I can actually prep and still have it make sense.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks. You grin, knowing full well that it is, and prepare for departure.
Bling.
Show them what you got.
Oh no, thank you.
Most of the ink is smeared by deciding that shipwrecked treasure may be worth finding. You slip the voyage log into your bag. You spot
That was a
something
fish.
blown into the sky. You steer the boat out of the falling object's trajectory. Ah, the
Great Seas, huzzah!
How gloomy, Fila remarks. But her softly spoken words are swept away by the sea breeze. How would you even begin to solve a
Waka
problem
Woona
with
Waka.
someone's
No wait, no,
heart,
that's the
you
other
wonder?
one.
As if
Rocco,
now,
Rocco, Rico, run,
go
turn,
into the light,
boom,
Lack
flashbang.
commands. You do
Flashbang.
as you're told. What happened, you ask Lack. Go outside and you'll see, it replies.
Okay, next fight. I need to pay attention to turn order. The only real thing I need to look out for is who is first out of Baron and Hyde.
Once outside, you find it's entirely black. This is Laddie's Gate. Since Lack seems to know the lay of the land, you just this place is serious. It gazes at you with eerie yellow eyes and is cloaked in a hostile
Narrator
aura.
turned French for a bit there.
You have no choice but to fight.
Invig Hyde. Invig Hyde. 1 gem. Thank you very much. Freeze this guy. Miss! Actually, yeah, I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can just do wind here, right? Because I got the extra gem. This guy. Ooh.
Magnificent.
Bonk. Don't do that again. Thank you. Charge. Freeze this guy. Ooh, it hits. So the range should. Does he kill the left guy? I'm not sure. It does. Exactem. Let's go. That was D's.
The shadow vanishes. but you can't
Random
shake
story
the feeling
time.
that
Got a
those final
phone call
words were
today. The
spoken
person
in a
asked if I
girl's
was mean.
voice. Anxietown
Hold on.
is shaped entirely by Latin's
Wait, wait,
words.
wait.
As such, even the most beautiful blossoms in the village have their thorns.
The person asked if it was Minna on the phone. I said no, but now I'm thinking maybe they're trying to reach the light to Minna. That's hilarious. I'm kicking so hard. Also, what the hell? That's so early for a second encounter, man. Stop it. Imagine if there was like a map for where the encounters happen at any time, and it's not really step-based.
The man sighs deeply.
Imagine if there's just
For some
specific
reason,
encounter
then
types at
suddenly,
every moment,
okay,
and you could
what in the
technically
world happened here?
dodge them all if you're a god gamer, which I'm not, but imagine.
How can I explain my feelings for him?
Flowers.
She ponders. Pure like flower. She contorts in pain as she spits something out. It's a flower bulb, one as big as your fist.
How do people still call the wrong numbers? How does that happen? How do you call a number and ask if this is X person? Was it an old person? Or was it just some... Okay, yeah, was it a rando or did they call from some...
Near a flower bed. As the boy cries,
dialed it wrong?
after speaking with the villagers, you realize they all live in fear of flowers.
But did they
Beautiful
open the
flowers
call
are
by
in full
asking,
bloom.
is this
A
Minna?
disquieting voice rings out just as a shockwave hits you. We
I
have to close it,
think
Vila
we're
says,
full H.
You
No, we're
couldn't
not.
agree more.
We're not full HP.
and reach out to touch the scar.
I need to heal. Okay, let's save because we know exactly what can happen here. Surely it won't happen this time, right? It would never
A
happen.
giant shadow appears,
I didn't lose a million years. Encounters?
and you draw
That
your
is so
weapon
much time
as if
lost.
to deflect that narrow gaze.
Fila ult. Fila ult. Kill. Would have liked to see 5s on all those ticks, but it's fine, I guess. 10. Oh, nice crit. Let's go, Baron. Here's the AoE. I love AoE. Ow. Defense is good. Freeze boosted by the debuff. Toxic. Excellent. Do we get the crit? No crit, that's fine. We got the poison. The wind. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Do I revive? No, I think we're good. I think we are fine. I can thunder here because not great, but it's fine. Fila being dead is kinda ass because she's gonna be at
Within the
1 HP
shadow's
now.
final words, you sense
But
something
that's fine,
Ever
I
since.
guess.
bitterness over her shortcomings has festered within the confines. The shadow vanishes, and you decide this is the reason you brought Lack nods, and Fila holds the maiden's relic up to the heart scar. You heal the heart scar. Your mission fulfilled. You decide to return to the world you came from.
Okay, we're gonna go out. Back to the depression.
Laddie looks puzzled. Apparently, not
Laddie!
even she knows what's going on inside her heart.
We split on the fling.
It seems this altar is the bridge connecting the real world. And you can only imagine how spiritually exhausting it must have been for her to be forced to have a change of
Spiritually
heart
exhausting.
like
That's like hängelsesti raskasta.
that. What an adventure. She
Oh my
seems
God.
unsure at first, but eventually agrees to let you come.
I'm gonna menu once we get to the sea. Sea music is pretty good. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm so funny. Grr.
Hope you win.
I could have used this as a chance to heal, I guess, but it's not that big of a deal. Equipment, water stay, and you get stay.
You discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard, and now that you recall the log mentioning the treasure hold becoming a den of monsters, receiving a steady nod from your allies, you quietly unsheath your sword and open the door.
Sharpen. Should not be necessary. No speed tie. Rip Fila.
Ouch.
Fila dying is unfortunate because she is the one who does more damage out of Hyde and her at this point in time. What do I do? Poke.
The treasure hold is a mess, but you spot a single unscathed chest. When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
Okay, what do we do? We go to the inn.
So you
for
head to
story
the inn.
reasons. I have been pinged on Discord. What the hell, dude?
That night at the inn, it's a right to protect Laddie, paying you no mind. Well, to do so, you must go off the southern shore of the island.
Off the southern shore.
A crowd of villagers gathers as your party. He says that it contains a spell. Thank you for always watching over me, she says, with the same bright smile as always.
Let's go right here. An encounter, please. I'm begging, I can't take
Hold
all
back.
these random encounters. Bye.
When you arrive at the shore, Hyde explains that the temple where the ritual
Underwater,
seems
but
that
how?
you still have your doubts. Laddie looks at the water, apprehensive. Stop, we'll drown, Lack shouts. But you pay it no mind. Laddie stares in wide-eyed wonder at the colorful coral reef and myriad. You find the seabed temple resting quietly at the bottom of the ocean. It's now a peaceful haven for sea creatures. Let's
Gonna
get
go
going,
fillet a salmon
friends.
here in spirit
Hyde
and with
watches
the
as she
power of
leads the
Jesus.
way. Concern apparent in
I
his
didn't know
eyes.
Jesus had blue teeth. This is new
must be
info.
the trial, Fila murmurs. You decide to look for clues to help her open the door.
He had 5G in his wisdom teeth. What?
Maybe I have to do it because it feels gently touches that it appears the steel
I
can be
see.
illuminated and darkened by the Azure Maiden's hand.
Holy moly.
You hear a noise in the distance.
This is a
It's the sound of the crystal
huge
door
revelation.
being unlocked. Past the crystal door is yet another door.
another door.
On this one, a temple is carved into the
I
steel.
love doors, man.
You hear a noise in the distance. It's the sound of the temple door being unlocked. Sounds like we're being invited in, Fila remarks. You all exchange looks before heading toward the noise. And
Laptop is holding up pretty good. It shouldn't really be a problem anyway.
Fila, but you don't hear a door open.
Because
There
the
must be
laptop
some
handled
other Stela you
my
need
Dragon
to
Roar
illuminate.
just fine.
When you do, you hear a distant sound. There's no doubt the door
Should
with
I be
the map
more
carving
worried
has
about
opened.
Octopath? I don't know.
A sun is carved on the east side. You wait a moment, but nothing seems to change. A moon is carved on the west side of the isle. You illuminate two steel,
Iron
but the
numpstick.
path remains closed. There must be other Stela you need to illuminate.
Iron sword. And then you get the numpstick. Save because this fight can be Omega S.
A lighthouse is carved in the Fila. Gently touches the steel.
No clue how I saved
Here's something. The
this
water
much. I guess
threatens to knock
fewer
you off
encounters.
balance. But you steady yourselves and prepare for battle.
Alright, here we hope for a 50-50. If Hyde misses the 50-50, the fight gets a little scarier, but it's not doomed. Ideally we hit at least one of the freezes, which once again are 50-50. Come on, Hyde! Let's go! Okay, since that's done, we're just gonna charge here so no one else interrupts or interferes, rather. Yeah, just keep charging. We don't get the second freeze, but that should be. Huge damage. So what freeze does it? It doubles the damage taken. It also breaks the ice.
Once the trial in this room seems to be over. You might be able to find the path onward now.
Instant encounter.
Hope you win.
Funny. Hilarious even. Okay, so we have the curative stuff, which is pretty nice.
The wall itself opens up like a door, revealing a room behind it. You want this, you hear a mysterious voice echoing in your head. And then the door opens, as if inviting the maiden in.
Money. Grab the prot ring at the back. We're not going to be using it that much, and if we do, it's mostly to clear it out of our inventory and give some extra stats to our guys.
The scene before you,
But it's going to be in a very important role
climbs atop amidst the dazzling light. With those words, Fiona transforms into light. The tears on her cheeks, however, tell a different story. You shift your gaze toward Laddie. A voice breaks the silence. Neither you nor Laddie. Your voice quivers as
the infernal woman is
he
gone.
had been bewitched by her magical smile. Forever.
That's what I always say. And then everybody looks at me weird. I don't get it.
Laddie grit. You call out to Laddie, who is gazing forlornly at the maiden's relic, and your group returns to your journey.
Now we get our first ultimate skill, or I guess it's a combo skill, but I call them ultimates. Because they cost a lot and they do a lot.
It appears the route to the western seas has opened. Now you can look for a way onto the isle where the maiden lives.
Oh no, not an encounter here.
Don't hold back.
I think I'll just skip the Crimson Stars.
Your journey on the West Isle. You very well then. Prepare to go ashore. The West Isle's parched, russet-colored expanse greets you. The bones of weaker travelers strewn about it, as both welcome, and you dock your ship at the pier and set foot. You consult your navigation map once more to confirm your location, and resolve to head through the gorge.
Right, the movement we do here is quite specific. We do this weird zigzag motion and go a bit farther than we need to at some points, just to reveal some tiles for later.
Inside the
here we always get an event for a necklace.
You gently place the necklace around Laddie's neck, though she initially looks confused. When you say, "It looks nice on you," her cheeks flush slightly, and she smiles.
So here I have to do one more step, and then we jump back to the peak. Here, 1, 2.
A thief, he grabs for it and
Follow-up
tries to
event.
wrench it off Laddie's throat. You've no choice but to fight to defend your ally.
Okay, I'm gonna use spells here because yesterday was it yesterday? I missed the kill. Oh wait, we have the old weapon. That's why. Ah, I just realized. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I should do a menu to put that on.
You look down at the thief, splayed flat up. The brigand seems to regret what he's done. You believe the thief's tears of regret are genuine. The thief bows his head deeply. Kind of prone to dropping things, isn't he, you utter, somewhat flabbergasted, as you slip the charm into your pack. A well-to-do looking old man calls. You decline the old man's offer and hurry on your way. Isn't that the Dominion? Lack chirps from its resting place in Laddie's hood, breaking the silence. Laddie wipes the sweat from her brow. Stop! That's a monster, you shout. In one swift blow. Unfortunately, it seems the enemy was not alone. More
I
than
could
a
probably
few,
use
which would make this gladio
Thunder
fellow in all the
as
armor.
a
This is all terribly convenient. You thank the
temporary
duo for unwilling to let these two out of your sight after such a
booster.
fortuitous meeting. You agree to help them track the beast down.
Okay, here. Give him the weapon back. And Letty gets the rot ring. You get the water steering. And you get the non-steering.
It
Forgot
glares
this
at you.
place. I'm so smart.
Seems you're not getting out of this without a fight.
Wind. These guys are with wind. Ow. 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 What the hell, man? Let's do this. Oh, that's 1 HP, really? Oh my god.
Yikes.
Okay, Letty levels up here, so she's gonna be HP back.
Sorry, Lavia shoots back and resumes scanning the area for monsters. Nevertheless,
My
it is
flame
not happy
guys
to
are
have an
kind of
intruder
low
in its
spell,
home
actually.
and attacks. Don't hold back.
Okay, I have an Invictus script for this now. Good self-heal, but he's gonna level up anyway, so it doesn't matter. No. This is so... this is so bad. I don't remember.
Magnificent.
Okay, my HP numbers are kinda ass. Like, really ass. I'll leave Letty low, I guess. Sure. I'm gonna save just in case, cause...
You find a beast, and upon further inspection, Gladio, sensing an imminent
This script is
party
also
grip their
gonna
own
be
weapons
Invictus now.
ever tighter, fighting their own.
And we're not gonna be
sense
using
of
bisecting
fear.
blade. Two gems is actually really nice. I could actually do a heal there. You do a charge. Since I got extra gems, I'm gonna do an attack here. Instead of charge. Let's go Gladio. This will always hit the target with highest current HP. So the next one, if he decides to do that again, is gonna be
Two fighters.
great. never lucky. Hopefully Olivia does enough damage here to... Nice, that's 9. Okay, overkill. Really annoying overkill because it's such a slow animation when she quits.
Black and he binds the beast in chains. You never did get to ask about the Maiden's relic in the end. You follow them back to Hero's Dominion.
I think I
in
don't
hopes
miss
of
any...
rectifying that oversight.
Wait, do I miss any bisect in BB? I had to spend a bunch of time healing, so that's where I lose a bit of time.
The party makes their way to the arena, eager to return the captured monster to its cage.
Arena! To the arena.
Gladio drops the monster in front of Livia chase, but at least the beast has been returned. The party makes its way back out of the arena, his blood, fists raised and eyes locked. You can see they'll come to blows any second now. You reckon Livia...
Those steps happen so fast I couldn't hear even.
Despite picking them, he tells Livia to show
Or,
you to the inn,
react.
as if to suggest everyone could use a rest after that fight, and takes his leave. Upon entering the shop, the owner explains...
Now
that
we
this
do
necklace
the
has been
final part of
stolen
the
suddenly
necklace event.
From the evidence, you remove the shop owner proffers something to you,
And get the gemstone ring.
calling it a thank you for helping him meet a man. He pauses for a moment, lost in thought. He explains that his mother, the previous maiden, fell in battle. Lack helpfully clearly, the maiden's circumstances are as varied as the islands on which they live.
Bling.
Laddie sits in the chair, head bobbing in a desperate... You lift your hand... Explosions! Help! Everyone is plainly spent from a day of fighting.
Explosion.
The time has come for rest. Enter the Maiden's match with me. It's a special, a fitting festival for the might-obsessed Hero's Dominion, you think. Livia says when does it? You begin? But Livia cuts you off with an excited, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
The sun. Let's get to reception quick, Livia chirps as he joins you en route to the arena.
Okay, we're gonna sign up and then
Once you're
do a
registered,
quick menu.
you can go wait in the vestibule, the man explains, gesturing at the far door. Let's go, Livia says as he even so, you detect a note of worry rather than fury in his voice. We'll show 'em all, Livia. The ringleader's voice echoes off the stone walls of the lobby.
Menu.
Onward
Skills.
to
Screen
battle.
slice over self heal. Gem ring. Okay. This fight can be annoying if we don't hit.
Hope you win.
Because using Bisect here is just so much better than any other alternative. I'm gonna focus on the woman because she has healing and we miss. Let's go Olivia. Okay, I hope this stun hits. It does not hit either. Great. So she's gonna heal. 10 HP. Now, ideally she heals him. That was to be expected. And defense. That's really bad. What do we do here? Do I hit you again? Okay, crit should kill. I didn't even need the crit, nice. Wind. Baron might die here. He dodges. Ow. Come on, Libya. Nice.
Levio, don't sneak up on me like that, he snaps, with no small amount of embarrassment. Ah, youth. Awkward.
Maybe I should look at bisectless
Okay.
round one. With bisect fights are just so good. Okay. The attack is actually good for us. Sharpen Labia. Big. That's a 2. I saw the 6 and got excited and then it was a 2. What the hell? Have a crit. Never lucky, man. The lady here is once again a healer. Oh, that's really good. She's dead. Yeah, if she stays alive, she would heal, and because she has the lowest HP, she would very likely heal herself. But now we don't need to care about that. Our attack is good for us. Ideally, this man dies this turn. Crit. No crit. That's fine. Baron, you're not supposed to crit. What the hell, man? Olivia stays alive. Now you give defense, brother. Brother, what the hell? Should I be charging there? I don't need to charge. What the fuck?
You did.
Oi, 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 oi.
Let's wipe those smart
Right,
looks off that the ringleader
then one final
announces
menu
the
before we
final
head to
battle.
the final.
There's no turning back now.
Baron, the cool armor we got from the Harpies, and then Lovia gets a proctoring because these next upcoming fights are slow, so she does not need the num steering for speed.
Don't need to tell.
Let's kick some ass. Sharpen Lovia. Lovia will bisect and hit. Unlucky. That's a lot of damage that I just missed. This fight ends when Gladio hits 29 HP. Hopefully we get there somewhat quick. We're not getting good damage rolls. This is ass. Ow. We also don't get healed between this and the next fight, so I would like to be at somewhat okay HP numbers. Gladio will join us. He will be at full, and he's also going to tank the first hit from the... Oh, that's actually nice. He also tanks the first hit from the boss because he's full.
The powerful attack bears down with all of the pair struggle.
Okay, good.
A section of the arena wall suddenly
Baron
whipped
could
into
die
a
mid-battle
frenzy.
if the boss
beast
decides
whirls
to...
a hammer over its head
Ayo.
and charges you.
20 HP is fine, he can tank. One at least. Sharpen Baron. 2, what is with these sharpen rolls? What the hell? Crit? Yes, dude.
Magnificent.
Yes, dude. Is this... I think it's Gladio first. Let's go. Ooh, and he gets the armor reduction. So Baron gets to take advantage. And Baron gets to take advantage right away. Very epic. Attack buff is nice. Please hit. Thank you. Now, do I use Rampage? Rampage is such a slow animation, I don't like it. Why do I need to attack here?
Time for our special attack.
Time for our special move! 130 crazy! Absolutely crazy. Thanks for good luck. How's the Ender Lily's practice coming along? Or prep?
Gladio, use that strength
Have you
to
found
fulfill
any
your destiny.
crazy
Gladio says with
skips?
the air of a proud father, Lavia prepares to Lavia is in fact a woman. She rate her small frame shows no sign of buckling under the immense Lavia, seeing as they're bound to keep her busy for some time, and surmising that there will be other. You bid the Dominion farewell. She approaches you on the condition that should she become a
Skips
maiden,
would never do something like. Oh wait, right.
her
You
face
can't even
must be
do that,
catching
just
the
you need to
light
go
of the
to whole
setting
map.
sun. Yes.
Only dev intended things. No cheating allowed.
Laddie, get the Crimson Maiden.
Laddie!
Her proposal, you nod firmly and cut the rudder in the direct. Lack claps you on the shoulder, saying, "You could do with a It explains that your ship can now travel.
Oh,
to
ha! I
already
caught it.
visited on its own.
Almost
You've
messed
never
up again.
seen Lack look so smug with itself, and that's saying something. Laddie sets foot in the village, not even bothering to have Lack transform her. So you've returned. A woman. The woman had. You know that Laddie, for her part, wants to become a maiden so she can protect these people. You begin introducing Laddie, only to be rudely interrupted. I'm busy. You begin introducing
I'm
Laddie.
busy.
You all decide it's best to leave the villagers alone for the time being, and instead search for her mother. Laddie enters what is ostensibly. You step in to greet. You turn to her. This is it.
We better get another
With
dyer
six
because we
tears,
haven't
won't you
read
give
enough of
chase?
those.
Not sparing a single moment to contemplate what could possibly cause someone as kind as Grief to become such a monster.
Bling. I swear the time was from the dialogue going on.
Thus far, but be wary.
Maybe English is
One
actually
never
worse.
knows what might happen out on the high seas.
And forces you to listen to longer parts of the dialogue. I reached a point where I know
Fight
I
'em
can't
off.
go underestimate. That's pretty good.
Laddie, except it turns out she's there is no time. Without another word, you discover a shipwreck. You climb aboard and begin search. When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently. Ahoy, matey!
That was like 3 steps. What the hell?
I don't know what it is.
Another one! Man, and it's a fucking wasp. Oh boy. This game is out to get me, I swear. But I'm guessing we lose 20 seconds versus...
After a long voyage on the North Isle, you very well then. Prepare to go ashore. The North Isle is home to a range of majestic snow-capped peaks, the grandeur of which serves as a constant reminder to the residents. From the wharf extends a well-maintained road, which no doubt leads to civilization.
Okay, only 9. Almost 10. You know, that's like you know, that's fine. Okay, money is such that I do not need to sell shit anymore, so I should save time here always. Is 300 really that number? I did that thing. Shit. Screw it, let us go. Like this. So slow. I lost time because I did the thing, man. Okay, no encounter.
As you attempt to pass through them and enter the city, you cannot see their face, for you extend out of my way, the soldier shouts, their voice muffled by the mask, before charging at you. Apparently, they want...
Okay, let's kill some dudes. Boom. Boo. Increased attack. Oh my. Should I go with Thunder ult? Sure. Thunder Strike. Such a slow animation. It's so slow, man. Okay, surely. Lag! I needed 1 damage to get this fight to end. 1 damage. Huh?
You parry the soldier's sword, then watch as they flee to the west.
Who took damage? I'll check it after I...
The Alabaster City seems intolerant of impurity. It makes you wonder if its history is as spotless as its appearance.
I'll do it in this order. 40 on myself.
It's all your fault, one woman. No fighting. Lack Get out of Lack is shocked. The woman being berated is the women explain that you had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic. But now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command.
HP, Latin is to heal. Actually, that's fine. That doesn't need to heal. Oh, fuck! Ah, it's unequipped. Fuck! No! What the hell? That was some bullshit.
According to the Maiden and her attendant, a woodland known as the Mystic Forest lies in that direction.
Okay, here we are going to attempt to flee from everything. Sometimes it's not possible. If I get wasp encounters, I'll try to flee. But if I get to Baron's turn, I will just use Grand Slice. And then finish the kill with Wonka. Yeah, the mana should work out.
The woman rubs her pained leg and hangs her head, lamenting.
Alright, I don't have any
poor
cells, so I can't even help her. Optimal. That's actually a really funny optimization.
Wood. That's just superstition, Lanka says condescendingly. A somnolent tree. A somnolent tree looks in your direction.
Okay, here I went to do some funky diagonal movement. I need to remake the map for this.
Show him what you...
I say it every time, and I never do it. Maybe I should just do it. Just do it. Nope, I went too far. Well, I guess the end result is still the same. Where is it? Well, yeah, it should be the same. Because yeah. Poison stationing, grabbing this just for money.
The ivory at each time. Laddie Pat, you hope to pass up. It appears each island's maiden and attendant have a unique relationship. And
please wasp, thank you. Laddie not being full is fine because in the boss fight, Prim should be the one tanking. Because she should have the highest HP going into the fight. There is always a chance that someone takes damage, or that she takes damage and someone has higher HP, but hopefully not. I also don't have any extra potions, so I can't do any small heals in between. And since I don't have any small potions, I can't do small heals before the boss fight later. Which is a little bit annoying.
you hear snoring nearby. You gently shake despite having just awoken. The tree speaks in a lively... When it does, you see a path on the other side. Apparently, as you walk through the tall grass, you hear a gloomy voice calling to you from afar. You think you're so clever, it says.
This is the fun encounter, and we get away. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Yes. We took no damage, so all's good.
You won't get away. Leave me alone. The masked soldier
Probably should have saved.
But the Ivory Maiden pays
Just
their
to be
words
safe.
no mind.
There's no
and
way we'll
charges
wipe it.
into
It's
battle.
nothing good potentially go wrong. Nice opening crit, very cool. Slow as animation, but it is what it is. Another crit, let's go. Yeah, so the way this boss works is, for some reason she really loves hitting the target with the highest crit. Or it might not even be current, it might be that she just locks onto the one who has the highest HP at the start of the fight. Because I don't think she has ever switched targets mid-fight. I could be wrong. Why would you heal? That's so rude. Okay, this fight is one where you do actually need to bring the enemy to 0. Oh! Dream might not kill here. Should have used Thunder.
Broken. I just realizing that everyone is. You get a creeping feeling that something sinister lurks beneath Alabaster City's. Okay, you make
Well,
your
what's
way
going
toward
on
the
here?
forest exit.
Narrator is
A maiden
confused.
must always be benevolent, she says, her eyes shining with pride at her lofty position. As if sensing your murderous intent, Laddie looks at you and takes deep breaths, urging you to take your own.
To the spire!
What a desolate place, Lanka murmurs.
Alright, you don't need to do any funny.
So what do we do here? Lanka asks. As if on cue, as the screams of Lanka and Krim fill your ears. You surrender after there's a heart scar to the west, Lack says. Trusting in his words, you head that way.
No, not the fucking pixies, fairies, creatures. Oh, let's go, Krim. Part of me wants to just switch to a speedier build. Just
You
to flee
reach
from
Burton
enemies.
as
It
soon as
wouldn't,
you enter the town. Your
maybe it wouldn't be
nose
too
is
bad.
assailed
I would have to
by
do
a
more
strange
menus.
Odor. It appears a muddy marsh.
So as
has
long as it gives
inundated
you
the place.
guaranteed fleas, I guess it could be worth.
Fight him off.
But it's not even that bad. Like, most encounters you can flee from. Most of the time.
When he notices your party, he suddenly
Alright,
asks,
we are in Burdenberg.
"You don't
Here
overdo
we have
despite
to talk to
his
NPCs
health, you've
and
got a
help them
long
out.
way to go," the old man tells you.
The answer
As he
to all
drinks
their
mud
troubles
from
is
his- When you
Baron.
ask him what he's doing, he says that he doesn't have any friends.
This Giga
is
Chad
all
wants a
possible,
friend,
that you decide
and then
that
he
it may
makes-
be worth investigating.
A mud or clay statue, mud statue. I don't know.
It
Out of
appears the volume of mud in the marsh,
marsh
has decreased.
stuff.
Perhaps because of all the uses the villagers have found for it. From within the marsh, stairs appear.
Before heading left, which is the correct way, we'll do a quick detour to the right to grab a chest with a dark staring. The dark staring gives resistance to dark damage, which is -5 to any dark damage taken. And it also gives 2 speed and 1 attack. We're going to be using that on a Baron for most of the run. The speed is nice because he is really slow with his weapon and the heavy armor he usually wears. And the 1 extra damage, or 1 extra attack increases the damage. I love it when I get encounters after 2 steps. Big fan, why did I go this far? That's fine, right? No, I was 1 step away! No! they're very easy encounters. I kind of want to heal Krim. I'll look for an easy encounter and heal her
drowning in the marsh.
battle, I guess.
The girl then gets sucked into
This
the
girl
marsh
was drowning in
and
the mud.
disappears.
We needed Baron to help her out. Okay, one encounter. Be something easy. It's gonna be 3 freaking flies, okay, that's good. I'll just kick your ass. Why'd you crit?
Excellent. You see a familiar figure. The shadow points at
Here we have
Larry.
Dark
That's
Baron,
not the shadow,
who
just
is
laughs
kind of crazy and
sinks
melts into
to the
mud.
bottom of the marsh.
Okay, Dark Staring on.
So this is the heart scar. Krim gulps as she stands before the horrendous light.
Dark Stay. Save because this fight can go really bad. Why can't I? Because you suck.
A giant
Alright,
shadow
this
emerges
boss
from the
is
scar.
very scary.
You stand ready to fight the
He
monster.
likes to spam AoE. And we only have one potion to... Oh my god, dark damage is not great. Dark damage up means that the dark damage from this boss is gonna hurt even more, and we could just wipe. So let's hope that doesn't happen. We're gonna crim ult here to reduce the boss's attack. Maybe get some of it, but it's still gonna hurt. Oh my god, a miss. That's really bad. Okay. Another damage buff. Where's
Magnificent.
Heal here. Just save. I lost out on so much damage last turn. Okay, that miss is good. This is another move that could just destroy us if the boss decides to. Why would you do that? If the boss decides to give debuffs that are really bad. It's really bad. Okay, good.
Excellent.
Here can win. If the fight goes well, the boss would already be dead. But we didn't get lucky. Wait, hold on. I think I could do something here. Can I do 20? Not too bad, but not ideal either.
Within the shadow's final words, you sense sorrow. When people discovered she hadn't the makings of a maiden, they stopped caring. After defeating the shadow, you used the maiden's relic to heal the heart scar. You success. Your mission fulfilled. You decide to return to the world you came from.
Bottom right and moves mouse slightly down for bind step. How am I supposed to move it down when I'm... I guess that works. Okay, now that the map is cleared, we're gonna pick up some chests. Because they are much nicer to pick up now. Previously I would have picked this one up before the boss, but by not going for it, I skipped 2 to 3 random encounters. Which is a lot of time saved. Okay, here we're gonna buy armor. One for Baron, and then another one. We're not gonna equip this, but we're gonna have it in the backpack. And then go here, and I should have zoomed out.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks the moment you set foot in the inn.
Three Invicts. Menu, Letty. We're gonna give Letty a different piece of armor to make her a little slower. This way she is 1 slower than Crim. Or is it 1? I can't remember. I somehow remembered there would be some dialogue there, but I was wrong.
With the door opened by the self-proclaimed spirit spell, you leave the thanks to the Ivory Maiden and her attendant. You've accomplished your mission. You prepare to take them back to the North Isle.
Alright, to North Isle we go. Do I save? I don't need to save. I'm just going straight into the fight. Where's my last save if I were to die here? That's a great question that I'm a bit too afraid to answer.
As you make your way ashore,
Please, hello?
In accordance with national decree, according to the Maiden.
Sometimes the dialogue just gets stuck, even if you mash.
Dispose of the others.
I don't know how to fix
including
it. Maybe I need to press B in the middle.
And
What happens? Alright, the strat here is to use Contemplate, and then we're gonna AoE with Lati and Baron. Ooh, good crit.
fortune fit.
If Baron crits here, the fight just ends. I crit on PP. Alright, so now things could get a little scary. Hitting Lati there is actually kind of bad. Changes up a whole lot of damage. Lati?
Ouch.
I need 3 mana. Funnily enough, I could wipe here. Cleric should die. Just a knight this, maybe. We're gonna in once we get to town. Baron should level up here. That was bad.
After defeating you begin walking toward the palace in hopes of saving the maiden. Dragging along the faint attendant. Lanka, she murmurs. Oh, Lanka. Befuddled, you ask why. I could tell from the moment I laid eyes on you poor pathetic lot that it simply wouldn't be right to ask you for money. She says blithely. You place your hand according to her.
It is kind of funny that in these games you never have to pay for invisits.
Beneath the edge of you push open the
innkeepers always have some weird reason
the
for letting you stay for free.
This place give, though I can't say the same of enemy soldiers, you warn them.
It is a fun
continue quickly on your way.
Little thing.
Beneath the alabaster palace lies the foundation. Within the sunless you see Lanka, the mysterious girl. Dashes off somewhere.
Spirit Elixir. I haven't had to use any yet, which is good. There was that one fight where I was considering it, but in the end it was not necessary. Ideally we hold on to all the Spirit Elixirs we grab or along the road. Because there's sections where we are highly likely using one or two. Oh, ideally.
At the end of the corridor,
We don't have to use
find an
any,
open space
but it's
that looks
better to
a
be safe
small
than
room.
sorry.
When you I doubt he'd notice an intruder until they slapped him in the face, you say in astonishment. You make it through the room without the guard noticing. As soon as you leave the room, you hear the soldier say, "Time for lunch." He then promptly leaves the area.
These guards are useless.
2 soldiers survey the area.
Okay, so we're gonna follow this guy around first and then we're gonna do some funny zigzagging.
"I'll go first," you say in the stead of a speechless somebody. Then take the vanguard. Thinking that you should be fine after coming this far. When you do, you overhear the guard speaking. "Break time," they announce before heading off somewhere.
I think I took one extra step there. Reset. Yeah, I took one extra.
Fight him off.
Unlucky. Actually, did I? Are they really extra steps?
While most are, as you bring your face close, whatever is within the basket is undoubtedly alive. Chills run down your spine.
I was just about to say, please
and
let
you
me get
step
through without
away
encounter.
from the basket.
Grr.
As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a group of soldiers. You quickly conceal yourselves in the shadows to take stock of the situation. The surveillance is even tighter than before, so you'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Utmost caution by going straight through the room. We're gonna stay in this alcove for 2 steps and then go out.
You've success, but Laddie swiftly covers its black, practically smothered by Laddie's hand. Just then, you overhear a messenger informing the guards that they've found evidence of an intruder. All of them hurry upstairs.
We're gonna go through here, and before jumping to the boss, we'll do a quick menu. I don't want to do the menu yet because it will reduce our overall speed.
You and Krim both take a deep breath before kicking down the door.
Equipment, knight's armor, oops, knight's armor, adventurer's attire, combined stay ring.
Dully, she points her blade at you,
Dully.
almost as if she wants to be hurt.
I'll be using an Inivig here. Technically this Inivig could be skipped. But because we don't really have much in terms of damage for this fight, it gives us a little nice boost. Ow. Or poke. Blanca is resistant to both lightning and wind. So we're just gonna be using basic attacks with... Ow! The lore is that we're fighting her to get her back to her senses. We're not killing her. The fight ends before she dies. I think I'll do a Krim heal here. This fight is slow. Oh my god, light resistance. Really? I should have killed the creature. My bad. 5 damage. Huge. Krim's at 20
She continues to
HP.
say, having reopened their hearts to you have successfully saved the Ivory Maiden. If you make any noise, the soldiers will find
I'm
you.
just gonna in
Someone
after
has
we get
scrawled the
out of
numbers 5731 at the bottom of the page.
Skill menu, stun over try, charge or no, I guess I can do this and this. Sure. And then equips. Adventurer's attire to make Baron fast again. Wow. Wow.
On the door,
I guess if I
discover a
have
device with numbers on it.
decent
You
slow
enter.
encounter, I could heal that
5,
way, but I
7, 3,
think
1.
just
And hear the door
healing
unlock.
is fine. Oops. Oopsie doopsie.
I think that's a great idea, Krim praises. Of course it is, Lanka replies somewhat bashfully.
Boom, 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 boom.
There they are. You hear
Get
the
their
shout,
asses.
overwhelmed by the number of soldiers and are quickly surrounded.
Okay.
You have no recourse.
More
but to
battle.
fight. Show them what you.
Charge. We're gonna seal the guy. That's not seal. Seal the cleric. Very nice. And a crit. Ooh, very good.
Excellent.
Shock this guy. Hopefully it hits. Nice. So it lands. Beautiful. It hurts too. Very cool.
Fortune fate.
Does barely anything extra, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. And we get the second stun too. Excellent opener. Okay, then we're gonna charge again. Get our mana up. Then we're gonna start spreading damage. Try to stun the middle guy. It misses. That's fine. 2 damage. 2 damage! Crit.
Magnificent.
Yeah. I don't think I care about lightning here. Lightning is such a slow animation. I'll do this. Just gonna hit you, I guess.
Your party is retake this as proof that I lived, the Ivory Maiden says to Lad after briefly speaking to each other.
This has been a bit of a
crowd to save your lives.
roller coaster in terms of the quality of the splits. Alright, I want Lanka to die right here. That's not Lanka. Lanka. Thank you. And we get a one shot. Beautiful. Excellent.
It's a losing battle. The sharp blades of the soldiers cut through the regardless of Lanka's or you realize that if you take Laddie, who screams silently at the death of her friends.
I really wonder if I could use the Ivory pair in the final fight. I don't think I can. Reason being that they do so little damage. And Krim, who would do more damage, is kind of locked into the light. Actually, hold on. Her ult, I think, does physical. Yes, I guess she could use ult. I don't know if we have the mana to keep it up. Well, okay, we would have to use her
However,
ult
you decide to head in the shadows
every
of a
now and
rocky
then
reef.
to apply
There
the
seems to be a good
attack
place to
debuff.
moor the ship. The Bon Bon creaks. The
Would
ship
she
hits the picture
outspeed
book, having evidently learned a time when she
Spirits over?
still dreamed of becoming a maiden.
Maybe worth testing.
I decided I'd head straight home once I finished, since Mom was waiting for me. If I train super hard, all the other villagers will be happy with me. I have to keep these people. Mom's the current. I wish we could be happy like, but for some reason, Mom doesn't say anything.
Ba-da-bum.
Dad told me she left on a journey. I know what Mom did was really important, but for some reason, I can't stop crying about it. Ever since Mom disappeared, if something doesn't change, I'm not going to be able to become the Maiden. I won't be able to protect the village like Mom did.
I love depression.
Pain in the ass. Ever since my training started to go badly,
Pain in
the
the
villagers have been
ass.
mean to me. I know it's my fault. Not even Dad supports me anymore. He hasn't come to watch me. I've got to work harder so Dad will like me again. But he doesn't. And eventually, I can't cry. A sudden wave rocks the ship. Now aware of the painful memories spelled out in her diary, your heart wavers like the light sputtering in the lantern. You and
How
your
did I
friends,
save-
the sea's now calm.
What?
You raise sails and set the Bon Bon's course for the East Isle.
Let's try. One more. Oh, I skipped the event tile. Ooh.
Don't hold back.
That might mean I get an extra encounter here, because normally I would step on the event
You
tile.
discover a
Which I
ship.
guess could eat an encounter
You climb
potentially.
aboard and begin search. When you return to your vessel, the shipwreck sinks silently into the sea.
It's 2. How many do you usually get?
I don't know what it is.
Let's do this.
The East Isle, covered in dismal wetlands. Even the sea breeze blowing across the island seems so. You consult your navigation map for directions to the nearby
I feel like the
village.
first input here should
Then set out, taking extra care with your steps, lest unwary feet plunge into the mire.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick menu where we give a Lati the sword ult. It might not be used in this fight, but it's just as a preemptive thing. Over what? For basic. The main reason we open the menu here is just to save.
Back, I say.
Because the
The
lizards
man
are
is
very
clearly in
rude.
danger. You decide to help him subdue the fiend.
Here the plan is to just try to stun them all. Defense! Brother. What the hell, man? At least that lands. Please hit. Nice. It's 70% chance to hit. So it is pretty likely. But I don't trust anything. Okay, I'm gonna mirage burst here, fuck it.
Two fight it.
I'll surprise this guy, I guess. I kinda want to go. Yeah, I'll just go for AoE. Fuck it. Oh, attack. Nice. I'll just charge. I'm gonna poke this guy. Wait, lag did damage? Since when? Mega damage! That was good.
He explains that you inquire about Fenmoss's maiden, and he informs
oh my
you that
God,
she is
we're gonna-
friendly with the village mayor.
HP.
You decide to hurry and meet with him. You stand in the village of Fenmoss, a settlement
okay,
forced into uneasy
we're good.
coexistence with the surrounding wetlands. A man in black glasses at your question.
Usually you
and
get
hoping to
absolutely
borrow
more.
her
Oh wait, no, we
maiden's
level
weapon.
up there. Of course we
You
don't.
decide to head that way as well.
I'll get rid of the... I could split once I'm done with the menu.
The wicked wetlands are but a scream rends through the pattering rain, not far
It's either
from
then
where
or
you
once I
stand now.
reach them.
Worried
this is
that
such a weird
someone is being
splitting time.
attacked by monsters. You spot him. Your eyes move to the man's hand, and you see that he's holding a now freed. Traveling through the monster-infested wetlands is terribly dangerous for only 2 people.
Okay,
Come
stunning
this
strike
far
or
already,
flame,
so you offer to accompany them.
and thunder sword. Rotring. Namaste.
As you discuss this, the butterfly flies off, scales fluttering to the ground in its wake. You might be able to find your way to the flower if you follow the butterfly. Wow, what a beauteous butterfly.
I love random encounters, they make my life complete. 2 wasps!
Show 'em what you got.
Thank you.
The butterfly hovers in the air.
We're gonna do a quick
There
detour
is no
up
sign
here
of the
to
flower
grab,
you seek.
a ring
And now
that sells for
it's fluttered off again.
$7.50. It's a pretty
This
decent
was, it
sell.
seems, no more than a
for a short
stopover on
detour.
its journey.
It's only 6 steps. Technically, you could skip it, but it's a pretty efficient pickup. Because I like having some extra money. Look here. Can we stop with the double wasps? Thank you. I always forget how many steps you need to take there.
The butterfly takes a little detour through some withered grass. As it continues to flit through the stagnant air, the flower doesn't seem to be here either. Back on
Where's
the
the
butterfly's trail.
flower? Ray. I think you need to take one up. Anyway, so it is not actually an extra step. It is fine.
Trudging through. Now its fate hinges upon the onyx
So you can
maiden
choose
queen.
either
And her
lack
attendant,
or
blind
parry,
Laddie
but I
loses
think
her
it's just
footing,
faster to
and
have
you can't
parry.
let Laddie get all covered in. But
Because
she
if you
flings her on. As all
choose
this is
lack,
happening,
there's a slight
Queenie
extra
ends
animation
up
where
falling
he gets
too.
pulled up.
Despite Blight's best efforts to help her keep her footing,
I want to say it's slow.
mud
Because of that.
cakes her face.
Stop with the wasps. Bonk. Butterfly, please wait for me.
Though you are now deep into the wetlands, the flower is nowhere to be found. You wonder if the butterfly is even headed toward it at all.
Who's ready for crabbing? It's crab rave time. we get autosave? I'm gonna guess no. Actually no, I'm feeling autosave.
There's the flower. Blight's voice rings out, and with a few radiant particles scattered in its wake,
Autosave, what the hell,
the
man?
butterfly disappears. Or was it never there at all? The flower with a gentle movement. Queenie reaches out a hand. Suddenly, the ground beneath the blossom swells upward, and a huge monster shows itself. Battle is upon you.
Okay, charge, blight ult. Fire damage does nothing for anything in this one. Charge, blight ult. We're gonna follow this up with Baron Grand Choice. That was really low damage on the left guy. What?
Teamwork, mate.
What is this damage variance? Shrink. Ow! Whoa! Wait! Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. I'm not gonna have enough for... Oh god, this is really bad. This is actually really bad. I think I do Swords Grace into charge. And hope Baron can kill her. Normally I would use Blight's ult, but... Okay, crit should do it. Okay. One guy's alive. Yeah, Letty dying in that specific spot was annoying because she's supposed to be using charge spell, which gives me 2 mana. And her dying also meant that we don't get the mana for her turn starting, so we lost 3 mana by her dying.
The sound of Blight's its carapace pierced. The Onyx Maiden takes all the while. You find your attention drawn to the Maiden's murmuring, drowned out though it is by the sound of the rain. This flower, buy more time.
Blight did get kinda busted up, so I'm probably going to take the inn before we leave town.
As you enter the Onyx Maiden, bringer of she is at a loss for a few moments, but then informs you that she has something she'd like to show you. She guides you to the Maiden's shrine, but as far as you can tell, the ritual, as if to answer your question, she wants to protect her child. Queenie's anguish is plain as it is not hard to imagine who the father of this soon-to-be-born child. The anguished cries of the maiden, word of her condition spreads, and the villagers are unable to hide their agitation.
Bling. Man, Ivory Tail was rough.
But now, having heard that Queenie wishes to through all that, never has she wished. It seems that all the while Queenie used the clockweed to keep her conditions. Your group decides to head into the wetlands and launch a preemptive strike on the Fiend's Nest.
Alright,
where they're
big shop.
gathering.
I'm supposed to shell first. I always do this. Every damn time, man. Items. Glaive. I could sell the sword or the armor here as well. Evasion. Do wonder if I could sell the water stay, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Buy 4 of these. 4 of these. 5 of these. 2 of these. 8 of these. And I'm getting 1 Panacea. And 1 Spirit Elixir.
No point in making money if we're all gonna die.
Ending real
anyhow,
quick
she
for
continues,
Blight's
resigned
HP,
to her
because
supposed
he
fate.
took damage on the crabs, and then we leave. We're going to be taking the save
You
that they offer
forge
here.
onward through the wetlands to where they gather, at a place called the Fiend's Nest. Every monster in the place has its eyes fixed firmly upon the intruders.
We now have a very fun monster gauntlet ahead of
village
us.
is
We
in
need to
grave
kill all
danger.
these things before they
You
escape this
mustn't let
area.
a single one. Oh boy, don't let a single one escape.
Intercepting them before they get out is very simple. The fights themselves are
A
not
monster lurking in
difficult
the
either.
depths of the nest rears back. Its
Some of them are
massive
just
bulk
annoying.
puffing up as it you and your comrades stand firm in the face of the monster, readying your weapons.
Double XP could mess up my XP route. Let's see. We'll be killing this one by one. So the enemies have fewer actions and we are less likely to die. These demons have a move that can inflict seal, which makes it so you can't use skills. Or spend mana specifically, so it's kind of like a silence. But it doesn't matter for us. Or rather, I have a slightly alternate script in
Bellows
case
up.
Baron gets hit.
Danger everywhere you look. You gonna be able to handle this?
5 damage there. Put on this. Next we're gonna fight against these wasps. They can paralyze, so I'm setting up for paralyze resistance. This is on the salve here. I would really like to get rid of the salves before I get to the boss fight, because those are going to be in the way of fast
Fight 'em
aiming.
off.
Baron is always going to be slower than this, so we give him the thicker armor as well as the non-staring, so he can't get stunned. I wonder if the Invig is necessary here. I think it's something you can probably skip. And do a menu again. Give him a bind staring. You.
Fight him off.
Maybe in a big blight. Blight is immune to bind or seal. And he's faster than Baron, so if we have to do 2 attacks, Blight is faster, so he'll be able to end the fight faster, or earlier. And a second action from Baron. I don't think the crit was necessary. Okay, with all the monsters dead, the big bad comes out, summons more dudes.
No matter
We're
how
gonna
many enemies there
we're gonna
are,
ignore the extra guys.
you must stop their advance
Just go
to the
straight to the
village.
boss. Before I
You
do,
and
we're
your
gonna have menu
comrades
again.
take deep breaths
Teach
and
Lati
prepare
plus.
yourselves to face the monsters
Then we heal the
once
full.
more.
I'm gonna give one of these to Mr. Blight. Go back, equipment. We're gonna give the Rock Ring to Baron, and then Water Stay to Blight. I don't necessarily need the Water Stay. I think
The nest
I'll
master
do
steal
some testing
yourself,
later
says Blight,
to see if I could maybe give him
as if
the
in
dark staring
defiance of his
for
determination.
more damage.
The massive fiend.
But for now, I go
lets
Water
loose.
Stay to give him 1 extra attacks. Dark damage up is actually nice, because we will be spamming Shadow Bolt with Light. Ooh, very good. Quick time.
Excellent.
The first attack here is always going to be Gouge. It's always going to target the character with the highest current HP, which in this fight will be Baron. And that's why we give him the Prot Ring, so he's going to be tanking all the big bites. A really nice timing for the extra gems, actually. 7 extra attack is good. Hello, Shitranade, welcome back. Food is finally in the oven, only took 1.5 hours. Impressive. Okay. This thing can do more than just bite. If it does other attacks, they can hit random targets. Ideally, they keep hitting Baron because he has the highest defense. We'll send picks once I have it on the table, and it better be good. Actually, this is a little awkward because Baron is not gonna get the full if I use quality on it. Hold on. I'm kind of smelling the early kill, but I don't wanna overcommit. Crit maybe? I think Letty might have been able to kill there, but I wasn't sure. Okay, this is a very decent worm fight. Like, very good. I had to use quite a few heals, so not ideal in that sense, but not bad at all.
Marvelous.
Almost
You
gold!
have managed to save Fenmos from the danger it
shit.
faced.
Wait, did I have an extra? No, did I have an extra level? I did get
The
extra, or
village's
I did get double
crisis
XP
is
from the
averted.
demons.
You
don't
and
know
your
if I had an
friends
extra
make
level
your way back
or
to Fen.
any
You inform the mayor that you
useful
start to
stats.
worry
I think
about
we
Queen.
mainly get HP
The woman points at
from these
Laddie,
levels.
difficult though it may be right now. All you can do is pray for Queenie and the child's safe delivery. Guess all we can do is wait, says the man regretfully. The mayor
Alright, now we're just finishing
gazes
up the
out.
chapter.
Queenie's voice
We're gonna talk to all the
echoes out of the
townspeople
Maiden Shrine.
to ask how they're doing.
He looks as though
They're all
not doing
panicking because of
anything
the
makes him
childbirth
uneasy,
happening.
and busies himself giving bits of food to the bird perched. Blight is restless, his mind clearly above. The baby is here. You rush after the amative attendant to the Maiden
Do
Shrine.
we need to voice act this as well?
The villagers present for the bird have weary but happy. Blight asks timidly, perhaps because he has finally felt the weight of his own. Such a relief, he says, with those final words to her two most beloved. The Onyx Maiden, with its only maiden lost. This island is surely death, almost as though the ocean is trying. When you part ways, the Onyx attendant then heads homeward, vowing to make eternal happiness.
Eternal happiness
That is-
doesn't exist. Bling.
The time has come to see your mission fulfilled. You make
Okay,
your way to the
before
Spirit Spire
we
in hopes
head
of
to
saving your
the
home.
next Hearts Domain section, we will go and buy and equip. No, actually, no, not equip. We're gonna buy a Dark State Ring of the second variant. This is version 2, so you know it. That's the wrong place. Oh, I do always go to this freaking brr. I'm mad, brr. Thank you. I'm out of here. a disgrace, a disappointment.
The self-proclaimed, according to Lax,
Okay, now that you're
a
back,
single heart scar remains.
I'm
You
expecting,
need only with
or
the
rather,
sound
I'm
of Lax's
assuming
familiar
that
chant in your
you
ears.
fished up the
You
salmon
want the
yourself.
voice, the sound of a beak, the mysterious voice
With your big
echoes in
biceps.
your head.
Or hold, maybe
As
you didn't
your
even fish it
conduit
up. Maybe
call
you
the
went
voice
and
telling
went.
you to make for the land of woe.
What's it even called?
With no other lead,
When you fish with your hands.
you decide to do as it says.
You just go to a stream and grab the fish.
As you gaze around, your eyes become
With your bare hands,
transfixed
'cause
on
you're so
an
cool.
area in the east that is still. I think the land of woe is that way, Lax says. You decide to put your faith in its words and chase after the Stela.
Bonk. One more. Bruh. Oh my god, not that. Oh, let's go, Letty! I hate seeing the butterfly guys.
You manage
Okay.
to catch up.
Maybe
with
I
the
shouldn't
onyx
call them
Stela,
butterflies. Maybe I should call them butter guys, because
who
they're
appeared on her head.
guys.
But you know that the onyx maiden died in childbirth. You suppose that these two are just illusions
Prottering.
made by Laddie's
Where's the
heart.
prottering? Alright, it's on fucking Baron. Wednesday. So I guess I should start with her. Interesting.
The land of woe is an abyss of anguish. Only with her enigmatic words leave you with nothing but questions. To find answers, you know you must explore the area for yourself first.
Okay.
Once he notices Laddie at your side, he grows angry. How dare you walk beside a woman?
Oh yeah, for this fight we gave Baron the fine steering so he can't get sealed. We don't want to hear Baron say ooh ooh ooh. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Die.
Magnificent.
Does this matter? I would like to heal Blight.
The shadow melts into your body. His desire gone.
I guess I could have done
The
that.
man glares at you with disdain. Greedy jerk. He scowls.
Oh, there are some. I should have done this menu earlier, because now I'm slower than I should be. Equipment, adventure attire, and dark state 2, heal if needed. Nah, we don't need to heal. Famous last words.
The woman turns to you
Blight.
and exclaims, I am sick of being poor.
If he gets one attack off.
The shadow behind her then leaps at you.
Nope, hurricane. Grand slice, crit. No, okay. Please, berserk. Ow. Actually, could let it kill here with blizzard. Surely not. Oh, Letty leveled up there.
The
Yeah,
shadow
she's supposed to level
melts
up on the
into
next
your
fight.
body. You hear what
But
sounds
with the
like a
XP
lock
being the
coming
way it
undone.
is.
Perhaps a door has opened somewhere. The door exudes a sinister
Yeah,
aura.
my XP is off.
When you touch the handle, the aura dissipates and the door opens.
I feel like I should heal Blight. But heal tank I hit. There's
The
no way
shadowy
he does.
desire suddenly leaps at you.
Come on. Another double XP? Right now my XP route is way off. I don't know when I'm gonna level up at all. This encounter also gives a pretty good chunk. It's normally 2.5k, but we'll get 5k. That's a lot of XP. How much damage do I need here? When do I get rid of Blizzard? Okay, I'm supposed to have Blizzard still. What? Okay. Good crit. Baron levels up.
Just as the shadow dissipates, you hear a door unlocking in the east. The door exudes a sinister aura. When you touch the handle, the aura dissipates.
The door exudes a
And the
sinister
door opens.
aura. It's the butterflies. I think I'm gonna heal. I have one of these still.
The shadow glares at your party, then suddenly lunges at you, as if to swallow you whole.
Another double. What the hell is going on, man? I'm gonna get another. I'm 10k ahead. Like, what is happening? Is this a run where I could maybe get Baron's crit passive for finale? That feels so weird. Blight failed. Blight lost the speed tide. Oh,
Magnificent.
that's kind of fun. Okay, these two die. Alive. Okay, so only Blight has taken any.
Just as your battle ends,
Big,
you hear the
big-ish
faint
damage.
sound of a lock coming undone. The door exudes a sinister aura. When you touch
I'll
the handle,
heal Blight
the
before
aura
we go to the
dissipates.
next one.
and the door opens.
I still have extra quality salves, so I can use those. It's really nice to have them. Mainly because they're cheap. Okay, skill. Swap away Blizzard for basic. Go here, heal. Light. Go back, equip. Fine step against these. Once again,
A
apply
desire
seal.
blocks your path.
And if Baron
ready
gets
your
hit by
weapon.
seal, that is
Prepare to
very
fight.
bad for my damage. Much worse than losing 2 damage. On the Darkstay ring. Blight is immune to seal anyway, so it wouldn't matter. What do I hit here? You? Those were
Magnificent.
unnecessary crits. Might have actually mattered. Really? There? That's where you miss? It's fine, we're gonna get a crit from Baron here. At least they go for moves that don't do anything. So it's all good. All gooda. Exact. Don't crit there, man. Come on, Letty. Alright. Wait, who leveled up?
As the shadow disappears, you hear a door
I'm so
unlock
good at paying
in
attention
the
to my
east.
game.
The door exudes a sinister aura. touch the
Actually, I'm gonna do this menu
The
right
aura
now.
dissipates,
I should be
and the
fine.
door opens.
Back to Darkstay. Two steps! Come on! One more revive. Revives are good. Why does it take so
You
long
see
to
a
load
man
up the
while
fights?
you are lost in thought.
It does not feel
The desire
natural.
rushes at you.
No happenstance? I'll take it. And these are apparently weak to water. So Letty could do big damage with Blizzard. Okay, I'm dropping a lot of frames. I went to like 40 frames per second. Oh my god. Oh my god. My laptop is dying.
After slaying the desire, you hear a noise from the south. It sounds like a new path has opened.
My laptop is roaring next to me. Wait, we have the heal. Could I somehow equip that at this point? Because that would be a full heal. Because Lati also moves second. So I would have enough mana as well.
A black shadow bars your path. As it turns its yellow eyes on you, your party readies their weapons.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hurricane, die. Holy overkill. Oh, yeah. Guess I should do it. Oh my god.
You find a faint humanoid stain where the shadow once was.
I'm skipping the Supreme Soul. My HP, or my healing items are good.
Fight him off.
I'm really hurt. Okay, it's mainly Queenie. Like I need to give her a single potion. Alright, good. Waste a turn here.
Excellent.
Excellent. I could equip the numbstarings here
Shadow bars your
for
path.
paralyze resistance
As it turns
or
its
paralyze
yellow
immunity.
eyes on you, your party readies their
It's
weapons.
fine. I have a curative, so if I get stunned on Baron, I can use that. And I have two Panaceas as well. I'd like to hold on to those for the queen fight. I let it not dead.
Fortune
Was det the same? I don't know, I'm supposed to hit. Crit.
Ouch.
Okay, we'll let the level up here. And the heal Blight, heal Baron, let the levels up so she's full. Okay. Early champions. Usually we get
You
that
find
after.
a faint humanoid stain where the shadow once was.
Okay, heal to full after we're done here.
You can hear the desires ridiculing you. You ignore their scorn and continue forward. Within the throne room for stealing the desires of my people, I sentence you covetous intruders to the impact. Send this looks bad, Blight remarks in a trembling voice as he gets to his feet.
Shield over wind. Full. Let's go backward. Do I want to leave Blight low? No. I should have saved that one piece. You are there, I can save. This fight isn't that awful most of the time.
The shadow roars, its voice powerful enough to shake the castle itself before lunging at you. Come on.
Come on! Alright, the Queen's fast on one. Ooh, nice miss. Huge! Ooh, I would have really liked to do Queenie ult there.
Fortune favor.
Really nice. Here actually I think I should have hit with Queenie, not Queenie, with Lati. Then used Shadow Ball instead. Ow. Heal here. Charge. Charge! Boom!
Magnificent.
Nice. Fight ends at 14.
Unable to maintain its shape. This is it, but the
Another really good
queen
queen
worries
fight.
over
I
what will happen.
still
The
don't
queen
get where
decides
these
to ask you a
gold
few
queen quests keep coming
questions
from.
to dispel the doubts at the heart
How are
of
they
the
usually
domain's
so
crisis. How
bad?
pitiful that you don't even know Laddie's likes and dislikes, she scoffs. How cold-hearted you are not to know what she fears. She chides before the queen's desire, but she has proven her point. Swallowed by the wave, the phantom onyx maiden and her attendant vanish. You're pulled under the tow only seconds later. You see Laddie snuggled up to Lack near the altar. You decide to go. The self-proclaimed spirit you give Lack. It's coming. An odd energy fills the spire. You place Lack upon the altar and head outside.
Why is Lati missing
to find the source.
3 HP? Do I skip the inn? I'm skipping the inn.
You realize
Or the house visit.
And when you turn to see what she's staring at, you can't believe your eyes. But you know
You
you
can't believe
stand
your
still.
eyes when a big ass
We
tentacle
have to
monster
evacuate everyone, you say.
comes
Then
to our
make for the
island.
village.
Doesn't really rhyme.
So the beast to end it all, you decide to speak with the mayor to learn how you might evacuate the people. You only hope he can be swayed.
Call it on myself. I want how many? of these I have? I have 4. Let's buy one more. I want. Let's do this. I shouldn't need more Inspire Elixirs, but I'd like to. I should try to look into this menu and try to set up for the
Just like
final.
the other villagers, you ask him because that is this
Final
village's
shop here
fate.
as well.
Greet and you ask him if there is a way to evacuate the village. You ask the man. According to the maiden, you have learned nothing for all. It seems unlikely that the villagers will flee the island, which leaves you with no choice but to slay the monster yourselves.
Let's save. Guess this fight is ass.
You and Laddie board the Bon Bon and point the prow toward the calamitous beast to save the village. You have no choice but to fight it here and now. You make for the monster's head and raise your sword up to the sky.
Okie dokie! Let's try to go for the same script we did last time, assuming nothing goes really awful. Charge plus, charge more, shield, provoke. And we have Baron before Gladio, so there's some stuff that I
Teamwork,
might not be able to do later, depending on my mana situation. I'm hoping this doesn't hit us with the debuff. Of course it does. I need to know that is kind of. So we're gonna have to cleanse the debuffs first. That is gonna take a bit of another nice hit there. Then we heal everybody. If Gladio doesn't take too much damage. But if he doesn't take too much damage, he could do another AoE heal, so Lati gets the full. I'll see if I can fit in an AoE heal for Lati. Oh yeah, for this fight we're just gonna be spamming Provoke with Gladio. So he's gonna tank all the single dragons that are coming out. Why is fire resistance, man? Then we use a large soulstone, or soothstone. If this had rolled a 4, I could have skipped using another one later. But now I have to do it anyway. I would really like... Actually no, don't paralyze. He's not getting paralyzed. So if Gladio gets paralyzed here, it doesn't actually matter because the provoke effect stays active even if he is paralyzed. It effectively would give me faster turns because I don't have to reapply this every time. Come on, isn't it though? Come on, it's the worst timing for this time. You'd want stun on like turn 2. I'll stun here and then I can just actually heal here with Livia. Actually, maybe I should have cleared the stun. Here the boss is gonna be forced to use an attack buff. Next turn he's gonna heal and cleanse. Let's see. Not really what I wanted. I would have wanted the 6 roll again. 9 is good. I do like 9. Well, I'm gonna clear this, or do I? How long does it stay? I forget if it gets cleared next turn, so I'll just do this now. It also gives me an extra mana, so I guess that's nice. Unfortunately, Gladio was last, so I don't not get an extra mana for Baron to use. Lame rush there. Okay, then I'm just gonna go aggressive here. Ooh, damage.
Your allies are fighting a gigantic cannonball sailed. You see that you had thought the villagers hated Laddie. You grip your sword with renewed strength.
If I get AoE here, I
Determined to
actually
cut
don't
through
mind.
the threat, binding the isle to its dread.
Waterous. Vent. Livia's gonna do a basic attack. Baron should have the kill here. Nice. Very decent Annihilator fight. Very
Once
good.
you've celebrated your victory, you and your allies turn your ships in their respective directions and sail off. Grief stands among the blue. Your eyes widen in realization. Grief tells you, "I'm so sorry you had to endure that," he says. They knew that it put all the
Okay.
islanders. It was all
Time
Laddie.
for
Now
the
knowing
final
the depth of blood
part
in the
of
ominous
the run.
clouds that heralded the end, give way
Is that where I split?
to a bright.
Here? No, this is bling. God damn it. Okay, I need to probably clear the gold there because it doesn't make sense that I lose time there. Always split on pling. It's weird that they don't highlight the tower here. When they've done the highlights.
Lack's expression
Maybe
reads
it's
a surprise,
specifically
but you
for
mustn't be hasty.
the thing you need to go
Approach
to.
the
So
altar
here the highlight was on
only
Lack.
when you're ready.
And since Lack was not on screen,
You
there was
turn
no
to look
highlights.
at your allies and receive a stout nod
Sure.
from Lack. Lack, his sole chance to shine stolen. You find yourselves back in the land of Woe's throne room. Now, it's time to put an end to that shadow. It seems the queen no longer has reason to resist. You decide it's time to finish off the dying shadow beside her.
Die! The supercilious. Super silly. US.
Her part to play now over. The relics in your and Laddie's hands radiate a dazzling light, and the final scar on Laddie's heart begins to heal. So go on, get, Lack exclaims enthusiastically, and the both of you head off. The queen tells you of a secret. You decide to take the secret path
Secret
and leave the
path.
land. The leaves perched atop a nearby hill. Laddie beckons you over. The first you are drawn from your thoughts when you feel Laddie tug on your sleeve.
Or there.
She says that while you're deep in thought, Laddie taps your shoulder. Wow.
Wow.
You hasten back to Lack's side in the land of woe.
We talk to Lack.
In the throne room, where her desires in a trembling but having been born a sacrifice. Laddie, she gazes up at you with wide. A transparent light begins to overflow from Laddie's staff. It's as radiant as... With that, your journey's purpose fulfilled. You and Laddie look at each other with an ephemeral smile. There's something's not right. The palace begins. Your fingers graze hers as you try to grab her. But Laddie is just beyond. The furious, roiling sea, you shake your... The wind changes direction.
Shake
so
my
abruptly,
head.
You can't help but feel it's telling you something. Urging you to the northwest. You stop before a gash.
Take my lurk, miserable human. What the hell?
A bridge appears over the surging rapids. A lone woman
Mods.
approaches you. You ask her to state her. The woman begins walking. Slowly enough that you believe she means for you
Why
to
did
follow. Might she be leading you to Laddie?
Bonk. I took an extra step. It's over. Bonk. I took another. Fuck. I can't believe these cursed my run. I'm bonking everything. I'm taking extra steps.
And I cannot
dying.
thank you enough, she says with a
My
warm
laptop
smile.
world record is... It's gonna go boom.
Laddie's mother stops and extends a finger northward. You begin walking toward it, praying all the while that no harm has befallen Laddie.
You're not sorry.
You see a oh, thank
I know
goodness
you're
you've
not
made it,
Sorry.
Grief says with no small amount of...
Don't
Laddie's
even
parents
try.
stand chest tight with sorrow. You trust them to their task, and a twisted version of the Spirit Spire looms before you. Emptied of the memories, you hear a wail of anguish as you push the heavy door open.
Heavy door.
Was that Laddie?
Oops.
Yes, it must have been. It's all right, Laddie's gaze meets the two of you embrace. Laddie's tears, you move to Black awaits atop the spire. Hoping to learn why it's doing this, the two of you journey upward.
Instant encounter. That's a classic here. You get Laddie and then fuck, you get ambushed by Oh wait, Baron is at 0 HP. What the hell? Wait, this could end really badly. Okay. I did not know. Oh, I got so much XP that he doesn't. Oh my god, that's so ass. He didn't level up after Eye Leader because of the extra XP I got. That's so bad. Okay, well, at least I not get 2 more guys now, so I don't need to be that scared.
The altar is you reflect on the
I'll
friends
do a
you've
big
made
heal
over the
menu
course of your
once we
Laddie's memories of them
fights.
live on in the heart's domain.
Or I could give
Perhaps
Letty the
they
heal
can
ult
aid you
and
in your hour of
try to do a
need,
cheeky
after all.
heal that way. I'm gonna have a bit lower money now, so I could technically go for the evasion ring too, for money reasons, but I think I should be fine. Like right here I could do a heal and then run away. But I don't know what the speed for the other 2 are. What's first bit? We have money. Money is meant to be spent on potions specifically, so it's all good. I think next one is to the right. What day is it today? Wednesday? What if I revealed the stairs before doing that big jump? Wait, could I do one here?
Fight him off. A large boulder. You place your hands on
Kick
the boulder
boulder
and set your feet behind you. Ladder join the boulder drops into the water with a mighty splash, but it proves too small to alter the current.
No!
The boulder drops into the water with a mighty splash,
No way, get it!
altering the current.
Okay, menu and heal. Equipment, legendary armor, dark stay 1, dark 2. Gem. No, wait, fuck, right, I need to do a gem 2 here. Okay, here, heal. OS. Please.
Something leaps out at you from the Steela's shadow.
Dark res is actually fine for turn 1. Hurricane! I'm gonna attack the... not the right guy. Shield ult. Okay, depending on how much HP they have left, it's around 50, 60, or 59.
Teamwork.
That's a bit... Actually, okay, no, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Because I can charge here, Queenie hits the left guy, and then I should be okay. Zoop! Blight. That's good. I kinda want to heal, just because I can. Just to be safe. It's only one, but I will also save here because this fight is ass. Or, okay, it's not always ass, it can be ass. forgot to split this. Okay, attack could be scary, but I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? We could die, that's what. That's what could go wrong.
2 fight it.
2 fight us 1. Shield gives us defense, but if they both decide to do AoE attacks, I just woo-boo. Miss, thank you. Why is the animation so damn slow, man? Okay, 1-on-1, that's good. Still a lot of damage, but not. Skills, Tempest over Grand Slice, go here, then we don't need to heal, but I'll go here anyway. Rot Ring, Dark Stay 2, Dark Stay 1. Dark damage up is kind of okay.
Magnificent.
Burst. Rip. They did not want Letty to live, holy shit. She's omega dead. I can't ult here, I can do this though. Okay, that should kill. The turn on dark damage actually mattered. Come on, one step. We're not gonna heal here because we because we're gonna get a free heal. Go. We are going to buy some armor for Baran. Frost armor is the best armor you can buy in terms of defense. Then we buy 1,000,000 potions. So many do I want? I would like to have around 8, so let's go for 8's probably a good number. I'll just get 10 of these. Should be good. Then 10 should be fine. I have Inspire Elixirs, 7's fine. Get 2 more of these. One more. I shouldn't need all of this. I really should not need all of these items. But what if I do and then I don't have them? That would be bad.
What could could have driven it to wreak havoc? You ask? It wishes to tell you about the fate of this world. Since you've been such good companions, you drift in the endless dark. This must be the distant people offer maidens as sacrifices to the spirits.
I guess
who then use
most of the times they've comes from Worm and then
maiden's powerful heart.
Eye Leader going well.
The scheme you have to protect Lack.
But it went well in
That is
PvP
all
as
that
well,
matters.
so that's not a big time save.
I see we are destined to fight, Lack says, before escaping through a rift that opens up before the altar.
Okay, menu, skills, Lati gets healed. Come on, healed over Thunder. And equipment. I think it's the legendary armor. Save.
This battle is apt to be the final one of your journey. And within that darkness, a giant shade. I shall see the
Okie dokie,
wishes
gamers,
of my
let's do
brethren
this.
fulfilled.
She's the
Be
worst, but
careful,
she's-
Laddie's parents implore, as they see you off to the fight. Shrouded in bitter cry, we too understand the pain of losing your home. With the Onyx Maiden and her attendant at your side, you ready your weapons.
3 gems is actually kinda nice. I think that means I can do a Queenie ult. Darkness is annoying. Let's do this. 3! Well, I guess I get the deadly poison.
2
That was
fight as
pathetic.
1.
Holy shit. Okay, she's dead. Do I revive her? Yes, sure. Where are we? I should have done that with little laddie, I guess. I'll leave her like that. That's fine. Sure attack.
Magnificent.
Charge. Ooh, 1 HP. Let's go. No crit. Of course, that is basic. I think crit mattered. Okay, Lati and Baron are full HP, so I'm actually just gonna go to the next one.
A skeletal note hear the long. You shall be cut down by our hand, the Crimson Maiden shouts. She and the Crimson Attendant square up beside you,
Okay, he was missing one.
ready to face down
Effectively.
this death.
Okay, on PB, this fight goes pretty well. Just do basic attack 1. Oh, come on, Gladio. Come on, my guy. Alright, nice. Now I want the 6. I want the 6 roll. Resistance 4. Okay, 4 is not great, but it's fine.
2 fight is
Come on, Olivia. We held all the bisects for this fight. All the damage.
Magnificent.
What's the basic here? Actually, no, I was supposed to heal. Great. It's fine. I can't rampage. The buff's gonna end, or the debuff's gonna. This is turning out to be a bad fight now. Great. Ooh,
Fortune
nice.
fate. Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the debuff drops there. I need to go back to heal Baron. Or I could just caution him. Before I go, give the ring. This Alright, so we skipped the Ivory and Hasher Spirit fight because it's long and annoying and actually really hard.
Brethren, the time is trembling.
Because
from
we skip
both
it,
nerves and
the Spirit Sovereign will be
determination.
a bit
You
stronger.
brandish your sword at the creature.
It will have resistance to all the elements and will also have +5 to its regen. But overall, this should save a decent chunk of time. Getting James on turn 1 is actually really nice. Ooh, and the debuffs miss. That is really good for us. That means I can do this. 8 is good. It is unfortunate that like is kind of likely to
Teamwork
meet
made
the debuffs next turn. What it is, what it is. Nice, and we get the debuff. Very nice. Dark damage up is a little annoying. It's gonna balance out a bit. Considering we got the debuff on buffs. Ow. 9 is a good number. Height is kinda low. This is not safe. I should actually. I could do a heal ult here. Dark damage as well. Let's do this. Let's play Giga Save. So Baron won't be able to do Flame Rush. At least I won't die to whatever is gonna happen. Okay, he goes on Scissor. It's not too bad to do basic attacks here because it's not getting resisted.
fortune favor.
So it's not all bad. Defense is annoying. If Lack gets rid of my buffs here, I can't re-up them. That's good. Nice. Very nice. Well, we're not. Actually, I should not have gone for. Okay, missed anyway. That's annoying. Real annoying. Buffs, I cannot. Actually, I took so little damage, I'm gonna do this. The buffs were done anyway. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna have to do double heal. Have some double healing items. That was a big chunk. Stop getting dark boost. Cheating. Just press R, not to the right. I think I still want to get rid of this. And hit. Did it even do anything to these guys? Or did I misread? No, not the defense buff! Yeah.
Magnificent.
Please hit. Thank you. And the crit. Let's go Blight. Not Blight, Hide. I think of him as Blight because of him having interactions with debuffs. And Blight being a word that I associate with. Oh, that's... I lost a turn from Baron. Okay, Dark Res is good. Is it gonna eat pops? Okay. That's very little damage. I should have used her ult there actually. Oh, actually no.
Fortune figures.
Because it would get rid of the attack debuff. Which dropped anyway. Gas animation. Really not worth it. Like's dead on the next attack. And the debuff or buffs go away anyway. That's so unnecessary. Not great, but a pretty good fight. Not a single heal, I think. Which makes the fight significantly faster. Ooga booga. Nice.
You emerge victorious from the bitter fight for the fate utterly spent. It lets out a plaintive
Imagine
moan,
if my
but there is
laptop
only one
exploded
way
now.
to heal them. Lack nods and mutters grudging praise.
Cry. I wouldn't cry. It would be really
Of her
funny if
love
my
for you, two
my
of
laptop
these
actually
three
exploded.
must be sacrificed in order to heal. Laddie must make an awful choice. You can see that it black begins to float in the air. Laddie has made peace with her decision. Guide her to the altar. Laddie nods. It is, she insists. She turns to her companion with a solemn look on her face.
I'll leave friends this time.
Friendship. Two of the three must be sacrificed in order to heal her heart scars. Her father was always too strict. Tears, not of sorrow over parting, but of joy in aiding their daughter.
There's two.
Laddie turns to her loyal until next time, Laddie says.
Yeah, this
Her
was really
choice of
fast.
Parting words must mean she doesn't believe this goodbye is forever. She steps up to the altar to devote the maiden's ritual. Laddie dreamt of it ever since she was a young girl. And now it is done on the island saved by her hand. she shall slumber.
I think leaving love last
forevermore.
actually is the fastest. Maybe. Maybe.
Time continues its inexorable march.
I don't know how accurate the plus
A
4.6
gently
is.
clutches a large he has chased it here. After in one smooth motion, the monster
Because there's a
seems to be
chance that the
heading
laptop
toward the
just
nearby
loads things
spire.
slower.
All the stories say the spirit spire was built to protect the. All the stories say he could have sworn the monster ran in here. He'll just have to keep looking. The monster is nowhere to be found. The boy scans the room again, more carefully this time. His eyes upon the altar. It looks nice enough, though, because a small smile flickers across her lips. There you have it. The journey of a maiden who feared herself worthless across the seas and through her own heart.
Laptop is the way to go, clearly. Okay, this run was so weird. We didn't low roll. Wait, or did I? I might have low rolled one. Treasure, I got a bajillion encounters before that. I also tried some very funky movement that I normally don't do. I went straight right from the boulder and then went bottom right for the chests. I don't know if that's actually good. I'll have to see if the number of steps actually works out. I bested your curse? Barely. Pirate fight was not great. I forget what happened. Actually, no, it was fine. I think PB has a really good pirate fight, so actually, yeah, this was fine. Azure outing. Why does? Oh yeah, here I get an extra fight in PB, so I guess that kind of evens out. Versus getting an extra fight on the treasure split. Also, double mouse jump scare on screen, I think. Oh, you can't see my mouse on splits. I'm working. Callow fight was good, and then I guess I got a million encounters and had to heal before the boss. The boss. I'm guessing I have to do an extra action or maybe a full turn. I can't remember how that went. Harpies! Fila died because she was. Oh, right! Fila was at 1 HP and yeah, she died. Yeah, and then she was at 1 HP and died again. Poor Fila. I can't remember much about what happened here. I'm just guessing random encounter or 2 extra. Eels went good again. Got the turn 1 freeze, which is huge. I forgot to split on Crimson menu XD. Wolves. Oh yeah, I went into this Invictus. So I saved 2 Invics here. So my shop timings are a bit different, or rather I don't need to sell anything to afford the halberd. Beast fight was not great, I had to heal. need to heal, and I think I ran out of potions as well. Azure Duo was not great. I didn't hit the paralysis, I didn't hit the first bisect either. Second one hit though, so it wasn't tuned. Rest of Crimson went fine. Ivory 1 went pretty good. I missed the freaking dash shovel back again. I can't believe I keep doing that shit. Yeah, Ivory 1 was good. Burdenberg was fine. I lose quite a bit of time here. I guess just extra encounters, maybe a heal. Oh, did I get stuck on an encounter? I feel like that might have happened. Guards were not good. I forget what happened. I think something missed. And then someone died as well. I think that's what happened. Then this was fine. I'm guessing the kick the door menu is delayed because of random encounter or more. Lanka fight was not great. I forget what happened. It's also possible that my PB just had a really good Lanka. I can't remember. Which I guess I could check. Lanka on PB. Lanka on PB is 10 seconds off of cold. Okay, yeah, the Lanka fight was bad. Bad. Then I guess I skip some random encounters. The timings here are different than I usually do. I think the Onyx start is not necessary. This is so unnecessary. Well, okay, it could have relevance if I ever decide to do some weird backtracking at this point. So that's the only real reason I have it there. Lizards were good. We got gems on turn 1. No, turn 2? We got gems at some point, and then I used Sword Ult with Laddie, and then I started doing AoE a turn earlier. So I had attack debuffs on 2, and then 1 was stunned. Not sure what happens here. No clue where I lose 30 seconds out of nowhere. Did I get that many encounters or what? And then I guess it evens out here. I guess it's kind of funky to have so many sub-splits because the random encounters generally even out. So if you skip one encounter in split 1, you will get the encounter in split 2, usually. Because of how steps usually work. I don't know how consistent they are though. Crab Rave. Something weird happened here. I can't remember what, because we lose a lot of time here. That's what, 20 seconds? Conto's good. Worm went good. Nothing special. We got a lot of good happenstances there. So that helped. And we also had a good Sword Ult, I think. For that attack buff. Burdenberg, or not Land of Woe. Something weird happened on some of these fights, but it was pretty okay, pretty normal. And then somehow I save 1,000,000 years on the Queen. Weird stuff. Eye Leader was good. good. Alright, okay, so I got a lot of extra XP. I had 3 fights where I got double XP. 2 of them were on the monster gauntlet, so I was like 10k ahead in XP. Or, okay, not maybe 10k. Yeah. 2 of those encounters went to 5k XP instead of 2.5, so I was at least 5k XP ahead of where I should be. So I didn't realize I didn't level up on the eye leader fight. And then I almost wiped to the first encounter after getting Lati back. Because Baron was at 8 HP. But it went... After that everything was fine. Broke to split, these were fine. Final gauntlet, or final bosses. First one... Queenie died. Okay, I got gems on turn 1, and I thought I can Queenie ult on turn 2. But because the boss had... Or because the Onyx Spirit... because the Onyx Spirit had dark resistance, or more dark resistance from the happenstance, it did barely anything. And she also rolled triple ones, which is so bad. But at least the deadly poison kinda evens it out, I guess. But yeah, that fight was kinda scuff. I went for the revive, probably should not have done that in hindsight. Yeah, I don't know. I think I buy too many Inspire elixirs now that I think about it. Crimson Spirit was kinda scuff. It started good, and then it went bad. I forget exactly what happened, but I remember the defense debuff ended. And then final fight was good. I could have killed faster. I did not need the final sword ult. I did not need that attack buff. But yeah. Take a quick screeny. This is laptop supremacy.